All right, ma'am, that should do it.
How'd it go?
It went well. We got everything taken care of. You should be up and running. I'm gonna need $250 today.
That only took you 10 minutes.
I understand that, ma'am, but you called a professional and that's our going rate. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go get my purse.
Thank you. My name is Randy Christensen, and I've been an HVAC tech for 29 years. I'm hoping to spend a few moments with you here today to go over some things that are going to help out our life expectancy and save you a few dollars. I'm going to cover 4 things. We're going to go over just identifying the equipment. We're going to talk about the importance of airflow. We're going to talk about the flame sensor and the cleanliness of your outdoor coil. First off, let's begin with just identifying the equipment. This is a typical furnace. The lower section is your blower. The upper section is where your combustion chamber and your heat exchanger are located. The top box is our evaporator coil, providing our cooling to the space, and it is tied to our outdoor condensing unit that assists in that. So first off, we've got our airflow. Airflow is very important to this entire system because it is what provides our heat and our cooling to our homes. The cleanliness of which is provided by a filter, just like this one. Filters are very important. We need to check them probably 1 every 3 months, making sure that we install them in the direction of flow. Typically they have arrows on them that show us, and we always want to put those drawing into the equipment. Secondly, we have our flame sensors. In our combustion chamber, our flame sensors come in contact with the flame from the bottom of the heat exchanger. Now, this is a smaller example of that, and we can see that that flame sensor simply attaches from the bottom. Now, this flame sensor, because it sits in the airflow and has a flame in contact with it, sometimes it gets a film on it, and then it doesn't tell the furnace to run. We can usually identify that by a flame coming on and then shutting off within a couple of seconds. And if you were to pull this out with just a 1/4-inch nut driver or even a screwdriver, you can take a piece of emery cloth and you can just lightly rub that film off. If you're able to do that, you can reinstall it back into the bottom of the heat exchanger with the 1 screw and the single wire that's attached to it and get yourself back up and running. That is by far the most popular problem that we see. So next, I would like to talk about the condensing unit and the cleanliness of it. So in most homes, we have a condensing unit like this one outside. Because it is constantly drawing air in to blow off the heat that we get in the Freon, we get cotton, we get pet hair, we get mown grass. A lot of that stuff draws into there and plugs up that coil that ruins the efficiency and the airflow of the system. It is very easy and it is very smart to just take your garden hose every time you notice some debris on it and just wash it down. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just need about 60%, 65% of that coil to be free and clear. So today I was able to identify the equipment with you. We were able to talk about airflow, flame sensor, and condensing unit. Being a DIYer is always a good thing, but you may want to experiment at a friend's house first.